photography business in 2022. These are the three things that are very important. Number one is work. Whether if this is your side hustle or it has been your side hustle and you're getting ready to go full time, you are going to be working your tail off. I did it for like 5-6 years as a side hustle before I went full time. It's nonstop work. Like you're going to be out there taking photos and doing all that stuff. Most of your time is going to be spent in front of the computer editing. Then you're trying to find clients, doing all the social media stuff, if you're using Facebook or Instagram, whatever you're using. But it's all on you. So it's you're talking 8, 10, 12, sometimes 14-hour days. Like even when I went into it, I knew it was going to be work, but it's a lot more. I mean, it's just nonstop all the time. You're getting, once you get clients and you get more, they message you all hours of the day, early morning, late at night, asking questions, this, that. And yeah, it's a lot of work. And I have zero regrets about doing it because it's the most gratifying work job that I've ever had. Just be prepared. It's a lot of work, a lot of hours, and it's 100% on you if you're going to be successful or not. Number two is you got to be willing to learn. I'd say I've been throughout my life, I've been pretty good at willing to learn stuff just with the different jobs I had, from working construction, the Army, now being a photographer. But you have to be willing to learn. Like, there's a very small percentage of people that jump into something and blow up overnight to an overnight sensation. Small percentage, that think they're just gonna take over the industry by storm. It's probably not gonna happen. You have to be willing to learn from other photographers, good, so, and bad. The good ones, see what they're doing, take their advice. Some of them are gonna be willing to help you, some of them won't. The medium photographers, that are okay, some stuff they might know, some stuff they won't. You can still learn something from them. The bad photographers, same thing. You can see what they're doing and be like, no, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't work for me, whatever. But there's always something to learn from every level of photographer. Plus, there's, YouTube. I mean, there's so many good videos for photography, business, marketing, branding, all that stuff that you can find on YouTube. And it's all learning. Like for me, all my schooling had to do with computer networking. None of it had to do with business. So I, 2-3 years into it now, I'm still learning stuff on the fly. You have to be willing to learn. You got to learn your competition in your area. More than likely you can jump on Google and hit photographers in my area, and you can see where they're all at with your location. You might be in an area that has maybe 1 or 2. You might be in an area that has 20. Some of them you really don't have to worry about, because some of them might do just weddings. And if you're a sports photographer, I'll use that as an example because that's what I do. You don't have to worry about, the people that do weddings, stuff like that. Not much competition. But there's going to be more than likely other photographers in your area that do the same stuff you do. So you don't have to obsess over them, but you still want to study them and be aware of them, see what they're doing that's good or bad. Most everybody's, they're going to have a Facebook page, stuff like that, Instagram, all that kind of thing. Number 3, sacrifice. If you're doing this and you're going all in, because there's no half-assing it. If plan on jumping to this full time, like I said, if you half-ass it, you might be, all your successes or failures are all going to be on you. So, sacrifice your time, lots of hours, your own money, get, for upgrading equipment here and there, just general business stuff. Lots of, like I said, back to the lots of hours. People are going to be always want you to hook them up. Hey, can you give me a photo? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's all up to you. Most everything that I put on Facebook, I don't care what they do with it as long as they're not like printing it out to sell their own product, you know, when it's still got like my logo on it type thing. You're going to have to make sacrifices. If, you know, your friends are going to want to go out, hey, we're going out doing this. No, I can't. I got to work. I got to get this done. I got to get that done. Like I said, it's all on you, 110%. Those are the three main things. Work, you're going to be working your tail off, more hours than what you put in at your 9 to 5. And especially if you got a side hustle, you know, you're already working your 9 to 5 and you're working the photography. Like, so you're putting in even more hours. You know, learning, got to be willing to learn. Like, it's just have to. And then number 4, bonus one, you're going to have a filter. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to filter out, like when you're watching YouTube videos for photography or business or whatever, filter out the bad information from the good information. Same way with Facebook's groups for whatever your photography niche is you're going to have to filter out the good information from the bad information. Another one, the negative people and the naysayers. You know, they're there everywhere. Any industry, whatever your business, they're always there. You know, oh, it's going to be hard. It's this, that. Yeah, it's going to be fucking hard. Not everybody can do it. Taking that leap to jump out on your own and go full time, where, you know, that's a huge leap. Like, I never thought I was going to be doing it. Years ago, I met another photographer while I hadn't even really gotten started. And I remember him saying he was getting ready to stop working his full-time job and go photography full-time. And he's a damn good wedding photographer. I mean, but my thought was like, holy shit, that's scary. And it is for anybody. So a lot of the naysayers are like, they're going to be, oh, that's scary. Yeah, it is. And that's why I say not everybody can do it. Not everybody can do it and be successful. Oh, you're going to have to filter out comparing yourself to others. Like, I did that when I first started, constantly, like other photographers, you know, likes, and seeing just in general, comparing like, oh, they put out that photo and got 10,000 likes. I put out this photo and got 10. Like, it don't matter. Likes don't turn into money. It doesn't even mean going to turn into more business. Focus on the important stuff, the business. If you have zero background in that, start learning that. Yeah, filter out the negative people, the bad information, and just be conscious of comparing yourself to others. Everybody's business model is going to be different. You know, you might be comparing yourself to somebody that has their whole business model is different, and it doesn't have nothing to do with yours. It probably has zero effect on your business. So what does it matter? But it's going to be hard. Taking that jump to go full time is extremely difficult. Not a lot of people can do it. There's my dog in the background. It's hard, but you just got to keep pushing at it and keep building your reputation, keep putting out good work, making customers happy. You make one customer happy, they might tell 5 more. Doesn't mean you're going to get 5 more as business, but you might get 1 or 2, or you might get all 5. And then you make them happy, they're going to tell more people. This industry, all customer service. You know, if you're not making customers happy, not going to lead to much more work. Then what are you? You're out of business. You're going back to work full time, 9 to 5, punching the clock. You know, that's one of the biggest things is, you know, you don't have to cave to every customer demand, but you still want to make them happy. Give them a great customer experience. That way they're telling their friends and family about you. It's word of mouth is what's going to really help build your brand, build your reputation, get your name out there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you some. Later. It might be a complete waste of time. I don't have a clue. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Whatever. Definitely a solid win.